Good afternoon, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I am Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. You can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. You can find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. You can join us on Facebook. Today, we want to look at Asia Argento and Jimmy Bennett. A photo of Asia Argento nude in a bed with Jimmy Bennett, this young man, age 17. He had just turned 17. They were playing in a movie together. The heart is deceitful above all things. Boy, that's true. And he was playing her son in the movie. So a 37-year-old woman had sex with a boy who just turned 17, who was playing her son. That's just wrong on so many levels. He sued her for $3.5 million for emotional distress and damages, etc., and he got a $380,000 settlement. He got $380,000 settlement out of it. Look at the body language here. He is leaning away from her as far as he possibly can. And she is leaning into him. This smile is not real. There's no smile in the eyes. Only his lips are affected. And he's leaning very far away from her. And if you ever see any of the Harvey Weinstein interviews, you will see women who know about Harvey Weinstein always leaning away from him. Whatever they're doing with their face, they're smiling, etc., they very frequently just lean very far away from Harvey Weinstein because they know who he is. And here she is. There's no smile in her eyes. Her eyes are a little bit narrowed here, kind of a bit like a predator, and there's a tiny hint of a smile, but the whole thing screams predator and control on her side, and the whole thing, he's leaned as far away as possible, and he has these big doe eyes, like, please don't eat me. Anyway, this is interesting because Argento is a leader in the Me Too movement and a very vocal critic of Mr. Harvey Weinstein, who is currently who was arrested for these things. He lost his company called the Harvey Weinstein Company. Harvey Weinstein was fired from the Harvey Weinstein Company. Okay, so a whole lot of questions come up. And Argento, Asia Argento, is also linked to the famous Anthony Bourdain, who just committed suicide. And I did a reading on that, and I decided that, first of all, how do you commit suicide? How do you hang yourself with a belt sitting down? How do you do that? I mean, maybe Anthony Bourdain is actually Houdini, and I didn't know it, but that's really hard to do. It's so easy to save yourself hanging, sitting down. You just stand up. So I did a reading on that, and that looks like murder to me. And I'm wondering if this is involved. This is all during the same time period. And Argento was using Anthony Bourdain's lawyer. Anthony Bourdain's lawyer is the one who settled with this kid for $380,000. So let's first start off with a relationship reading. Was this rape or was it consensual? Okay, it is rape according to the law. He had just turned 17. You can't have sex with a minor. She was 37. So was it rape in his mind or was it consensual? How interesting. The heart is deceitful above all things. How interesting. The heart is deceitful above all things. And that's the movie they were in. The heart is deceitful above all things. So this is his side. This is Jimmy Bennett, who was 17 at the time. And this is Asia Argento. Okay, and this is their relationship. So let's start with Asia. Okay, high tower official. She got what she calls a shakedown letter, and strength because of the boy. Jacks are generally children. Because of the boy, official with the boy, big change in the relationship with her and this boy because of this official document. And this adds 25 spades blockage. So there's no feelings over here. This is just, there's no feelings here on her side. This is just, now she received a legal document because of sex with the boy, and wow, she's really scared. Okay, and she says of this, basically the narrative is, Argento gave this boy some alcohol. She kissed him, then pushed him onto the bed, performed oral sex on him, and then they had intercourse together. Okay, so no feelings over here for Argento. She feels really blocked, and it's just official, and she's scared. Okay, and Jack of Clubs is the boy. Here on his side, I wanted to know if he felt raped or, did he have feelings? Okay, woman is a legitimate woman. Heart is love. Okay, and Mercury. So 10 and 22. 6 diamonds. Hand in hand. So he did have feelings for her. Okay, he had feelings for her. But heart is like, I love Starbucks coffee. Okay, I love my dog. He loved her like, like a family member, like a mother. Okay, this is not sexual love. And woman, this is a good and honest and pure woman. This also is not sexual. So he had love for her. And Mercury, it happens very quickly. It's a trickster. So the relationship for him was kind of twisted. He did love her, and she took advantage of that. And okay, so this could suggest that he was kind of taken advantage of, because Mercury is a trickster. Okay. So many questions. Did Jimmy Bennett, did he just sue her for the money? Okay, or was he legit damaged? Does he legit feel damaged? Okay, and he wants reparations. And he said that this came up when she became a very vocal Me Too person, about Harvey Weinstein. Okay, so she's claiming rape, and she raped him. Okay, and so if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones, because she obviously was living in a glass house, and she paid this boy $380,000 to keep him quiet, and it came up anyway. So, did Bennett just do it for the money? Did young Jimmy Bennett, did he just do it for the money, or did he really feel violated? Because we want to look at the motivations. Interesting. Because some of these people really lack moral character in a big way, it seems. Okay, this suggests that maybe she lacks some moral character, and maybe he lacks moral character. So did he just do it for the money? We got Jacob's Ladder, Butterfly, and Trinity. Butterfly is very light. Trinity is like work. 8 is 2 spades, and 2 clubs. He did feel betrayed. 2 spades is a broken relationship, broken chalice. He felt betrayed. Okay, but 3 diamonds is, 3s are building, and 5 is increase. Okay, increase and increase, and just sort of like a passing fancy. He really did it for the money. The relationship is broken. Once the relationship was broken for him, he decided to capitalize on this and get some money out of it. And so he sued for $3.5 million. he doesn't really feel terribly violated by her. He doesn't, even though his body language is. But the relationship was just broken. He's not feeling the love. And so why not make some money out of this? Okay, so Asia Argento is this very vocal critic of Weinstein. And she alleges, that 20 years ago, in 1997, when she was doing a movie, Bee Monkey, that Weinstein forcibly, he invited her to his hotel room. This is typical Weinstein. Invites a woman, a young actress, to his hotel room, and then forces her to have sex, okay, on some pretext. So that's her story. Is this true? Or is it true? Well, it probably is true based on, is she just doing it for the money? Or does she feel raped by Weinstein? I mean, we asked that about the kid, Jimmy Bennett. Let's ask it about her. Is she just doing this for the money, for the exposure, for the money, to get her face in front of the public again and parlay some more roles out of it? Because it's very powerful to appear in front of 1 million or 10 million or 100 million people. That's very powerful, and it's very addictive. And that's kind of what she does, as an actress. So is she just doing it for the money? Did she just accuse Weinstein for the money? Playa. Crossroads. Cup overflowing. Okay. I'm going to write it down, Argento. Okay, 5 clubs is a decision, player, and cup overflowing, and incubus, succubus, sex. 21, 26, finger of God, 7 diamonds. Did she just do it for the money? Well, there's money here. Money out of the cup, out of the... she's very emotional about it. It's a decision based on emotions. And money is part of her motivation. It's actor. This is the actor card. Okay, so the actor or actress, Asia Argento, made a decision based on her emotions about this rape. This is incubus, succubus is just sex. This could be rape. Okay, so she decided that this was an opportunity as an actress. She made an emotional decision, but she's an actress, and it's about being taken advantage of as an actress. The sex for the actress, yeah. So she is upset at Weinstein. Like, she couldn't help herself. Like, she's really pissed about it. She really feels taken advantage of. She's very emotional about this, and she just kind of really wanted to lash out at him. Okay. Let's ask one more question, because I concluded that Anthony Bourdain was murdered. Was Anthony Bourdain murdered in association? Was it related to Argento's secret, her being exposed? Because this would have been the same time period. And I believe that Bourdain was murdered. Okay, based on my card throw. So, was Bourdain's murder associated with this terrible secret about to come out? Because Bourdain's lawyer paid Argento, paid this kid off the $380,000. This went through Anthony Bourdain, so he knew all of it. He knew that his beautiful girlfriend, Asia Argento, raped a minor, and all the ugliness associated with that. And okay, so was his murder associated with that? Let's just see. Wow. back it up a little bit. Okay, let's write that down. Bourdain murder. Okay, so was the Bourdain murder associated with these circumstances? Because it's contemporaneous. Broken chalice, straight razor, magi, angel. Angel is innocent. Angel can also be a child. Magi is manifesting. And broken ending. Is the Bourdain suicide associated, the murder? I think she's innocent. I don't think it's associated. I think she's innocent. But this can also be the child. Child. Because she had sex with a child. She had sex with a minor. Cut and broken. 13, 14, 16. 4 spades. Death. Death because of broken relationship and cutting and the child and the wealthy man. Wealthy man and the child, cutting and death. Okay, suicide, broken relationship, 4 spades, death. I'm going to say, yeah, it is related. It is related because Bourdain apparently had a lot more money than Asia Argento, and that's why he was funding all of this. He used his lawyer. He paid for all of this to defend her. The Magi, the rich man and the child, cut off, and the relationship is severed and death. So, yeah, I think that the murder of Anthony Bourdain may be related. It appears that it may be related to the exposure of this ugly, ugly, ugly circumstance and secret to Anthony Bourdain. And maybe, the relationship was just so broken that he couldn't see her anymore. And this was just very upsetting to him. Of course it's upsetting to him. What do you mean you raped the minor? And he was playing your son. Oh my God. This is something you see on a porn site. And there's a suggestion that she's a red witch. She's called a red witch. I don't have time to cover that here. But Magi could suggest witch. Could suggest Magi is a very magical card. And there is a suggestion that she's what's called a red witch. And I even have to look that up. I didn't even know what that was. And I think it has something to do with blood. The use of blood in ritual. So, okay, because there's really white and black witches. And what's a red witch? Okay, so let's recap. What is their relationship? Okay. What was their relationship? There's no love over here. This is Hightower. Hightower is also phallic. Penis and boy. Okay, so there's 2 ways to read this. She just wanted sex with the boy. And this can be an orgasm card. Okay, sex with the boy leading to orgasm. It was just sex for her. Just wanted to have sex with the boy. The other way to read this is that she was given what she calls a shakedown letter for $3.5 million. I'm suing you for $3.5 million for raping me. And this really changed her feelings. Official document about the boy, and this really changed her feelings. So this can be read 2 ways. Sex with the boy, and it was just, for the orgasm. Or her feelings, there's no feelings over here. Either way, there's no feelings on her side. On his side, I wanted to know, did he feel raped? Well, Mercury's a trickster. He had love for her like a legit mother. Okay, and this is 22, 6 diamonds. She was in the crowd. She was somebody that he cared for, but she tricked him. She tricked him. Mercury's a trickster. She tricked him. Okay, so he did feel taken advantage of. He definitely felt taken advantage of. And he felt tricked. Okay, but it's all red and he's not like, oh my God, she raped me. He's not like, ready to like, go crazy and jump off a building. He felt tricked and he felt used. And she was just using him for sex. Okay, so did Bennett do it just for the money? Well, this adds 2 spades, 8, 2 spades. When the relationship was broken, on kind of almost on a whim, he did it to further his career. He no longer felt connected to her, and he felt like, well, it's illegal, and I'm just going to get the law involved. Handcuffs can be the law. Handcuffs, literal handcuffs. Okay, let's bind her up legally and see if I can advance my career. Advance my career. Let's just see what happens. It's worth a shot. Maybe I can get $3.5 million out of it. And he got $380,000, which is not a small amount of money. It is a substantial amount of money. Okay, now with her, she's a huge Weinstein accuser. Did she accuse Weinstein for the money? Well, there is money here, but this is also the actor or actress card. She felt taken advantage of as an actress, and she was very upset about it. She's very upset about it, like she couldn't control herself upset. Okay, so she was taken advantage of, and she just really wanted to out him. She wanted revenge on Weinstein. That's what I'm seeing here. So she really was upset about it. Really is upset about the Weinstein affair. But don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house. You need to control yourself. Because she did the same thing that Weinstein does. And this is worse. Because this is a child. This is pedophilia. This is a child. Okay, so was the Bourdain suicide, quote unquote suicide, was it related? Well, here's the child, here's the Magi, and cutting, and this adds 4 spades, death. So the death and the cutting out and the broken relationship, it relates to the child and the rich man. Bourdain is a rich man. He's the child. Cutting, broken relationship, and death. It adds 16, 4 spades, death. So yeah, it is, the Bourdain murder is related. It is related. She may have, it's related. It's because it's a whole bunch of broken relationships here. A whole bunch of people using each other. That's what I'm seeing. A whole bunch of selfish people using each other and broken relationship. Broken relationship over here, broken relationship over here. Just sex, trickery, and broken relationship with Bourdain. That's what I'm seeing. Let me just ask, did she have Bourdain killed? Let's just throw like one card. Did Argento have Bourdain killed? See what we get. Inheritance. Hamster wheel. 26. No. She didn't have Bourdain killed. She didn't have Bourdain killed. Okay, so that's good news. But they were going through a broken relationship, very much so. So that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Join us on Facebook.